Suicide Squad number 3, written by Adam Glass, art by Cliff Richards. We last left the squad in a stadium. Voltaic was dead, and the entire rest of the crew was left with 3 hours before evac could get to them, and they had a baby that had a cure to a techno-organic virus. There was a lot going on. This issue picks up 21 minutes until their evac. They are being shot at inside a bar by Mad Dog, who's a bounty hunter who's after the baby. And they're basically just in the middle of this fight, and it's one of those things where we'll go back to it. But someone, I think Black Spider, fires off a bunch of smoke pellets. He stands up thinking he can get the edge on them, but they have thermal sight as well as him. So they unload a couple shots into Black Spider. He goes down. Mad Dog's about to go for the kill when Harley stands up, reveals that she's filled this entire diner with the gas from the stoves, and whoever fires the next shot's going to explode everybody. So now they have to just sit down and talk. Go back. How did we get here? 2 hours ago. They're at a laundromat. They're stealing clothes so that they can blend in at least a little bit. They offhandedly make the remark of, like, okay, Black Spider and Deadshot can blend in. El Diablo and Harley, not so much. And King Shark, they're just keeping out in the boonies until evac comes. And then we cut to King Shark, and he's in a chicken coop eating up all the farmers' chickens, and the farmer's just going, damn, Sasquatch. I love that panel, but moving on. So they split into 2 teams to do something, I guess. Spider and Diablo are getting medical supplies, whereas Harley and Deadshot are feeding the baby. So Harley and Deadshot getting some food, and there's a little bit of flirting going on, which we'll get back to. We'll get back to. El Diablo and Black Spider are just walking through town trying to find some place to get medical supplies. And El Diablo actually loves the little podunk town they're in. He's like, this place is awesome. Howdy, folks. And they're like, yeah, you look like a skull. You look like you're actually dead with your tattoos, El Diablo. They're all looking at you. And he's like, I've had worse. So they get to a veterinary place, and basically they're like, all right, let's break in, get the stuff we need. Apparently, Harley and Deadshot found an empty cabin, and they decide to rest up there. And by rest up, I mean get to the end of that flirting, if you know what I mean. But before they can really seal the deal, Waller calls in just to remind the audience exactly what they're doing and how the baby's immune system holds the cure to blah, 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 blah. So Deadshot reveals that he was possibly infected, so whatever they're going to do with this baby to get the cure out, he's first in line. Waller doesn't appreciate being told an order, but Deadshot makes the point of, if you're ever going to blow my head up, I am going to be holding the baby. So you don't call all the shots right now, Waller. Inside the veterinary place, El Diablo and Black Spider are getting the stuff, learning about each other, talking about each other's histories, blah, 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 when one of them pulls up a news website and sees that the entire slaughter at the stadium they were just at is being blamed completely on Voltaic and how he was found with a single shot in his head, and they think they know how that happened. So they go to this diner, the same one that we opened up on, and Harley's still trying to, get it on with Deadshot, and Deadshot's like, whoa, no, I got that out of my system. We're never doing that again now. And Harley's like, yeah, okay, wink. When Mad Dog shows up, and he's like, oh, hey, we were following the scent. Didn't think it would be you, Deadshot. Anyway, hand over the baby. And Deadshot's like, hey, did Waller send you? Because this is pretty screwed up if so. And she's like, I don't know what a Waller is, but bye. So they start unloading on each other. The entire opening scene happens, and then we cut to after that, where they're all just talking. And basically, Mad Dog says that this baby, there's a lot of people who are actually vying for it with a lot of money and a lot of power behind it. Mad Dog gives Harley a chance to come over to his side. She's like, oh, thanks, but I got a bomb and stuff, so gotta pass. And then as they're all about to leave and Deadshot wants to leave Black Spider behind, but El Diablo's like, no, we've cared about each other. We've learned about each other. We have to take him. Mad Dog turns around, fires a shot in, and everything goes up. So Deadshot goes after Mad Dog, but as Mad Dog's making his escape, he runs into King Shark, and King Shark just looks at him and goes, hello, that's a pretty necklace. And we don't see his fate, but King Shark is then wearing Mad Dog's necklace, so you decide what happened. They just assumed that Black Spider and El Diablo died in the explosion, but of course part of El Diablo's powers is not dying by fire. So he saved the both of them, and El Diablo calls out Deadshot because of the whole voltaic thing. So there's a little bit of iffiness within the group. Harley lends a hand to help get Black Spider to the evac point. So they get over there, they hand over the baby, Black Spider's loaded in, and then everyone else is about to hop on, but they're like, actually, change of plans. You're staying here out in the field for another 36 hours. Here's your replacement teammates. Yo-Yo, who makes a comment about not having a string up his ass because, sure, and Captain Boomerang. And one of the helicopter pilots whispers something to Captain Boomerang about the virus, and then he steps out and it's like, all right, so I'm in charge. Everyone has to listen to me. And Deadshot's like, no, Waller's in charge, and I'm not going to be listening to you without hearing it from her. And he's like, well, I got this detonator to all of your neck bombs, so you're going to be listening to me. End of issue. I don't dislike it, but it really felt so just inconsequential. Okay, they got the baby in, and now we're getting new teammates, and we're just going on some other thing. Like, why did we have the sex scene between Harley Quinn and Deadshot? Okay, well, point being, I think it's average. I think it's meh. The only point I'm willing to give it is the two King Shark panels really bring it up for me, because he's just vibing. He's just doing his own thing, and I'm down with that. So overall, I'm giving this a 5.5. Art, can't complain about, but also can't really praise. It really does just come down to, this felt like it was just a padding issue, where it was like, oh, we can't actually wrap up at the end of the first arc at the end of the second issue, but we can wrap it up at the end of the third issue. So we just gotta waste some time for a while. And that's all they did. So yeah, 5.5. I hope they can do better, but